Hello, everybody, and welcome to the program. The world is about to see the beginning of COP26, the 26th gathering of world leaders intended to address the climate. So we can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but I fear that it won't be enough. Here is what the Council on Foreign Relations website has to say about the climate summit, the COP26 event in Glasgow. It says representatives from countries around the world will gather during the first 2 weeks of November. They add, and again, this is the very establishment Council on Foreign Relations, the conference comes as alarm over the Earth's climate reaches a new high, with greenhouse gas emissions and global temperatures continuing to rise, fueling unprecedented disasters worldwide. All eyes are on whether negotiators can make progress on issues such as climate finance, coal use, and methane emissions. Sounds appropriately alarmed. And the Council on Foreign Relations website goes on to say, scientists and UN officials have warned that if governments don't take drastic action to reduce emissions immediately, much of the world will suffer climate catastrophes such as devastating sea level rise, longer and more intense heat waves, and widespread species loss, among other consequences. Now, the other big event of the week has been the apparent agreement. We recorded the show a couple of days early, but the apparent agreement between Joe Biden and conservative members of his own Democratic Party on a Build Back Better bill that includes $555 million allocated for climate change over the next 10 years. Now, that sounds like a big number, and it is compared with past federal government spending, but it is only 1/15 of what we are projected to spend on the military budget over the next 10 years, even though, aside from nuclear holocaust, there is nothing the military budget is addressing that is likely to cause climate catastrophes or things of an equivalent scale, such as devastating sea level rise, longer and more intense heat waves, and widespread species loss. Nevertheless, we spend 15 times. In fact, our military spending increases the existential danger we face, especially through nuclear weapons, and yet we spend 15 times as much on that as on this. And the community represented by people like, well, Katrina vanden Heuvel's on the Council on Foreign Relations, and I like her, but the types of people represented on the Council on Foreign Relations certainly have hired people, at least, to write for their website that understand the urgency of the problem. But they, as an influential elite class, they and members of their class don't seem to have yet gotten the message that this stuff is real and it's getting worse. And nothing on the table is likely to do anything substantial about it. In the same news, and again, we'll talk about it later, there's some good things in Build Back Better, but the United States financial risk report that came out about 10 days ago was rightfully and roundly denounced as being a pitiful failure, falling short of communicating just how severe the crisis is. So we don't yet get the message. Our existence is being threatened, and we need to act huge and now.